Hi everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your market wrap for Thursday, January 7th. The majors ended the day mixed after slipping and stumbling their way through another choppy trading session. Jobless claims edged higher last week, though they remain just off their lowest level in more than a year. According to the Labor Department, the number of people filing for unemployment rose by 1,000 to 434,000. Retailers were in focus as many of the country's biggest names generally reported better than expected figures for the holiday shopping season. Macy's was one of the winners, rising more than 2.25%. Lennar was also in the news. The home builder reported a quarterly profit compared to a hefty loss last year. Shares soared more than 16% on the news. And Texas Instruments is making its way into the e-book market. The chipmaker said it's developed processors and software to launch its own device that will be more energy efficient than the current technology. Shares gained about 0.25%. Let's see what all this meant for the markets. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 33 points, or 0.3%. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq fell 0.1%, and the S&P gained 0.4. Now, let's take a look at the Treasury and commodity markets. Treasuries declined again on Thursday, extending yesterday's losses. Crude oil turned to the downside, ending a 10-session streak of gains. Gold edged lower for the first time in 5 sessions. And on the currency front, the dollar moved higher but remained within a recent range against the euro. Before we go, let's take a look at what's on tap for Friday. The Labor Department's jobs report is due at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Wholesale inventories data comes in at 10 a.m. Eastern. Fed speak will be the focus later in the day. Boston Federal Reserve President Eric Rosengren will speak in Hartford at 10:15 a.m. Eastern. Atlanta Fed President Dennis Lockhart speaks in Atlanta at 12:45 p.m. Eastern. And Richmond Federal Reserve Bank President Jeffrey Lacker is expected to speak in Baltimore at 1:35 p.m. Eastern. There's your market wrap for Thursday, January 7th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Have a good night.